Hey, 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 everybody. Welcome to the show. Um, let's get ready to play some Madden. Sorry it's late, but we're going to get ready to play. I fit perfectly now in that little circle. So that works. Wow. All right. But let me change my color. I don't like that. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let me share my screen, everybody. Screen share. There might not be a live tomorrow night. I don't know. Um, ah, crap. Ah, crap. There we go. All right. 5,000, no, 569 hours and 12 minutes. Last played. Holy moly, that's a lot, guys. Let me get this pulled up. I appreciate everybody that showed up tonight on WNFS. It was an amazing night last night or tonight. I appreciate everybody. And yes, I'm going live on this channel, just trying to see what's going on. But I love everybody here.
It's a game.
mm, wonder why. Wonder why. Can't sign in. Try something. Why is it doing this shit? Hold on. Uh,
It's in the game.
we're going to try this one more time. My neck works fine. Hmm. I don't know why it's not letting me tonight. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta figure out what's going on. Hold on. I got an idea that we might do. We're gonna do something totally different, my goddess. Um, we're gonna. I'm gonna. Hold on. We're gonna do. We're gonna do something else here. I'm gonna launch Xbox and see. We're gonna try it that last. I don't know what's going on with EA tonight. I don't know. They might be. Where is my life? There it is. All right. Just a minute and we'll figure this out. Hold on. All right. We're just going to have to do it this way, I think. I don't like to, but so, all right. We're going to try it this way real quick and see what's going on. I don't know why I'm having this much trouble tonight. Let's do this. All right. Hold on. We'll do it this way. All right. All right. All right. We'll just have to maybe do it this way. I don't know what's going on. EA Sport. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on, we're gonna. All right, just a minute. I don't know why it's not letting me log into. Um. That is so weird. Huh. That is so weird. Okay, we're good. Xbox is working. So I'll just have to do it this way, the old other way. That was weird. I don't know what's going on, but all right. Ah, crap. I gotta share my screen. Hold on. All right. All right, we got a problem. Let me. Here we go. All right, we are back in. So now we're going to share screen. Going to have to play on the Xbox tonight for some reason. It's not. Let's do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. Let's see if it pops up. Ah, there we go. There's no sound, but there we go. I got sound. Here we go. I'm going to have to play on this one. I don't know why it's not working for. That is weird. We'll deal with it.
Before you knew it, it was all anybody was talking about, including here on the basketball courts and Scoop Over Report. I wonder how these guys feel about it.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Yeah, here we go.
The first carry now. This is Williams. To about the 23. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Prescott now. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's getting up over the 40 to the 41. Second down and 3. Again, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, boy. See what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second and 5 from the 8. Throwing his Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points.
Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I was paying attention. That was high as shit. I had 9 niggas. Don't respect the girls. Yeah, we bitching down.
And the first play will be a field goal try. This from 32 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punch, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now Prescott going right back to Ferguson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Kill.
27.
Prescott from the gun on third. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
Nearly 100 teams to 5,000 points to take part in this 3-day event. The time trials for today
Prescott to throw it. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go to Barkley again. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
This short throw caught by Goddard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Hurts.
They see him.
Intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to take
Didn't
over
see.
at their own 13-yard line.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the
Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Governor Spear declared today on James that you can read the information about the
2nd and 5. They'll throw again. Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott. Works in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation.
That's bullshit. He went out of bounds.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed there quickly at the end. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
It's a gain of 2. And the Eagles first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
On that shit, like right on right.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Figure it
It's a
out.
tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. 7 yards there and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them to 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Prescott. His throw caught at about the 5. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
There we go.
Throwing. Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jeff Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Yes, sir.
So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Wow.
Kenneth Murray charging
I'm on
hard
your
for
shit.
that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Barkley inside handoff. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 29 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Hurts will throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Savannah.
What's happened to you, brother?
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's going to, something's going to pop out of the chart and say, hey, man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1. Pass midfield.
Holy shit. Wow, we let him score.
What is wrong with you tonight, brother?
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Wide open places.
A give to Williams, running right. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Really good turn.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he whips that one incomplete there. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get him back in the situation if he needs to.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4. They will take over at the 26-yard line.
You let him do that. Now we got LeBron James and Jaylen Brown.
Gotta have two hands
Scheme.
on the football here as they run on first down.
Let's
Now the
go.
defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Again, it's Barkley. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Yeah.
Whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So he jumped as a safety. You might know
I
a thing
didn't
or
even
two
see
about that
that,
from your
dude.
playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once.
No.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts him up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9.
It's a sensitive ass.
It's 8:47 in the morning, and 6 months ago, while doing a
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to
Watch this
23-yard
good
line.
brother.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Watch the middle. That's right.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jake Ferguson.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys are struggling to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
He on that shit.
Just over 30 seconds remain.
Ain't
Here's
that a
2nd and 10 now.
bitch?
Here's Dak. And incomplete on the deep ball. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Oh,
Prescott.
I'd have called it.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's
Yes,
Brown
sir.
with it. And the Eagles come
Way to
up
beat
with
the
a late
Warriors.
turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the 4th quarter. That's how you author a late comeback and get a win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
All right, guys. That was crazy. Dang it. I'm never going to beat the guy. But oh well. So, all right, just a second. We'll get busy and play. We might get 2 games in tonight. I'm working on something real quick. So appreciate 3 people in here. So let's get ready to all right. All right. All right. Just a second. I'm looking for something. All right, here we go. All right. Well, I think
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Arlington. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Yeah, there we go. The first carry for the former Tar Heels, Javonte Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. It's 2nd and inches. Here's to give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Williams. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing is Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Williams trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. One more time for Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now, Prescott. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
It's good as fuck. Oh, why didn't I find that before?
I love it. 1, 2,
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is brought in inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success. throw it up to
When
him,
you kick
let
it
him
after
do the
you
rest.
score, it's
This
good,
one
though.
taken at the 7.
If you try to score again, then it's
And
after you
he
score, then
goes
it's 2 points.
nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard
So you
line.
get 2 points for that.
At their own 15-yard line.
Like right now, I'm on defense. Yeah. Trying to stop him.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On second down, it's Dak. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. On the give, it's Williams.
Determined football taking
And
the
he'll
ball.
manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from 37, here's second and 5.
You get goodness.
It's another run here for Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Do that shit again.
They're indeed going for it. It's
Give me that
Prescott.
shit.
Picked off by the
I knew
rookie
it.
from Clemson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number
Same
one thing,
that, my
end
boy.
up with the ball in your hands. And in this case,
Mm.
mission accomplished. His guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
That was the play I was
There you go.
referring to. Seen it.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36
down.
now. Here's second and 9.
You have 2 more chances to get that 10 yards. Yeah. Mhm.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and
You
it's
got
going to fall
lucky, you guys.
incomplete. He
Ain't no
might be
touchdown.
fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
On 1, right?
Cool.
Now, Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Andre Yosivon. Touchdown, Bengals.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Cool. Cool.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
But did I score again?
Cavante Turpin on the return.
Just
Now an
kicking it to
opening
him.
past
It's
the
that by
30.
me.
Nice job on the return. He's down
Let's
close to
stick
the
out. Let's stick
35-yard
out.
line.
We made the kick. The people that got the ball stick out.
It's a 3 tight end
Yeah, every
look
time you score.
as they have it first and 10.
I'm getting the game at halftime. Yep, taking it now.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's the actually, yeah. But
Here's Dak to throw. Pass completed right side to
damn, big
Ferguson.
fella.
And he's
Take the
down
ball, sock him in
inside
the
the
head.
40-yard line.
God damn, big fella.
Short pass goes a long
Big
way.
fella wanted it.
It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Oh, he passing.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams.
Damn,
And he'll drive this
bro.
one forward down to the
Yeah, take the ball
36.
from me, nigga.
Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And that's a first down
It will be a gain of 8. They'll go with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll get maybe 3
Not
out
today,
of
I got
that
to
one.
put first
They'll
down.
set up
Once you
3rd
get that
down.
10 yards, or that, to that, then they start over the
Ferguson once
first.
again.
Damn.
They're gonna get this all the way down inside
You
the
on the
5.
score.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. He'll run.
Damn.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You like you did, man. You do good. You should have break them off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken around the 11. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
I ain't never watched it. I heard this. What are you talking about, the show? Oh, that's cool, man.
On 1st down, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
That's good, yeah.
You got a steward thing out there? It needs to go live.
Here we go. Can.
I don't remember that shit.
They go play action for Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he will get into the end zone. Mike
What the
Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati.
All the fucking men out the
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
You get a weed, Joe. You
On
great.
is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be brought down.
That's
Past the
bad.
25. Decent field position to start this drop.
26-yard line.
Oh, crazy. Why never wanted to do it?
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will finally run him down.
Yeah, stop it.
So a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards.
Because you did the other shit.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw is Prescott. Pass brought in by Ferguson. He's into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Reese, I was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
First down throw for Burrow.
Gesicki
on the right. He'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. Down the sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 59 yards. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
11. Stop.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. No gain on the play. Leads to Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On 1, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That one, take it in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Okay.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And now I'm crying. I'll take off running. This motherfucker. Do you know what my
He'll
deal?
drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
All I know, they
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. On first and 10, Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Just I don't know. My feet already was cool, but I don't know.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A short one taken at the 10. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. Into space. He's inside the 30.
I know.
And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. At their own 36-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Dak to throw. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple yard pickup. They'll run it with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third. Prescott now. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On third down, here's Williams. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. And he's in! Bruce Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. And the Bengals first down. Now Brown. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Quinn Williams there to make the play. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. On the ground, it's Brown. They convert on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. So Von Revel there to make the play. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5. To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go.
Yeah.
They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
He gets free.
La 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 la. Poetry.
And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown Cowboys.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all
thought
week
I was
long,
gonna
was
throw it.
in
Yeah,
the
thinking
ground
that.
game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers
tied
and
it up
tight
right
ends,
there.
and
Yes,
he was able to do the rest.
Big bang.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT. Ready?
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he's taken down up past the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Brings up second and set to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Third down and 3.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is hard. Finding Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. Second and a yard.
11. Here we go. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll give this to Higgins as they run the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here we go. On the ground, this is Piron. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before third down. Here we go, here we go. Back to throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 1, ready? No movement from the kicking team to break this tie. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Looking out of the gun, Burrow, and he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on fourth and goal. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down. 13 yards.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Prescott. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
On the ground, Williams. And once again, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Williams. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the Cowboys, first down.
They'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game,
and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. All right, so the Cowboys set to go for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Bengals 37.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
Done.
They go play action for Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second down.
Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. What a big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Not even 40 yards. On first and 10, Burrow. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
and it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
Yeah, man, that was a hard win, but I figured it out. Heck yeah. All right, let's get ready to play one more because I got to get to sleep. We got to get up. We got to get up.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play one, and Prescott to the air. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The first carry now. This is Williams. Oh, some strong running. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside. When they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now Prescott going to change the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
Now an audible here into something else. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive here. 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion. I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. 4th down, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Up the middle is Williams. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. They run it again with Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Williams. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
It's a loss of 1.
Now Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from a yard out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Kamara up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, second down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To throw now, Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Open man is Tipton. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Shuck now to throw.
Saints.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Kamara is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Shuck. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara from 3 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing, Prescott. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Back now in Arlington, and we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Yeah! There we go.
Now a 1st down carry is Williams. Demario Davis there on the stop. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. I tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And he is caught. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and that should be that. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Man, that guy was hard. Jeez. I've only beaten him twice. He used to beat me all the time that we would play. It's crazy. All right, I'm back to my, let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Enjoy the match. Yeah, this is my other, okay. Where am I in my division? Ooh, man, that sucks. Oh, well. All right. I got to get to sleep, but I want to play one more. Just one more. Just one more.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. They'll go again here with Williams. Room to run at the 35. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Ravens nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Omar, ready? 180! 180! That's up! Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask. And the
yes, sir. Can I have all 7 people in here? Hit the motherfucking like. Yes, sir. King Wally is back. There we go. It registered it. Phew. Yes, freaking sir. Wally is motherfucking back. The king is back. Oh.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down. On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll get about 5. 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. On 3rd down, Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. A give, and here comes Williams. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He slams it in there, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Patriots nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here goes front. Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. May to throw on second down. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. So that mark shows. First down.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's May. On the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. Down to the 10, and he will go all the way. Kayshon Boutte, touchdown New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. There's Ferguson, the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. He's got room to the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10.
Cowboys first down.
They run over center with Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On the carry, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's a gain.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Yeah, pretty good.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Foxborough after this. Now it's Williams. And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Not only caught, it's Travion Henderson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
On the
line.
give, it's Henderson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Crazy. Five.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Five.
The throw on 1st down is May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
That's another crazy. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's May again. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Savon Revel on the coverage.
What's up? Crazy.
To throw again is May. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
47.
2nd down, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, Travion Henderson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 9.
Good.
Now May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 20. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Toss, Henderson heading right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Savon Rebel on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 49-yard line.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. From out of the gun, here's May. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Crazy.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is May. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
54, going to 54, line in. There you go. 26.
On first down, it is Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Prescott now. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Hey, kill. Yeah.
The shotgun snap for Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Dallas.
Kill. There you go. 26.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Jennings.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
May to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Now he takes off, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll run again, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On second down, it's May. That complete to Henderson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain
now a 3rd and 2.
Third and 2.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
A run, and this is Henderson. The ball comes out, but this is taken in by a teammate. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Hey, come with me, come with me. Here. Where was that?
They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. Now it's going to be third down. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he will get into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown New England.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. Prescott. Back over the middle for Schoonmaker. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. First down, Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up third down. They'll throw again. Dak. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's first and 10. Prescott again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air again. Prescott. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Yeah, here we go. Right to the line.
Again, Prescott to the air. To the right side here, pass is caught. New England going to take their second timeout. With stoppage, just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here we go. This is fourth down. Now Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Here goes throw.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout.
This chat. Wow. Well, everybody, I think we're going to call it a night. Thank you again to the people that showed up tonight. Oh, shoot. I forgot this is Xbox. Since I'm glad everybody was able to. It was awesome tonight. I appreciate everybody. And peace out. See you in the next one. Don't forget to share this out. Share it out. Too sweet. See you guys later. See you in the next one. Adios, amigos. Don't forget, Tommy has a catch tomorrow around 10 o'clock. So don't forget to head over there. Peace out.